me and Whiskey here. Say hey, Whiskey. He is just so excited about my makeup tutorial, aren't you, buddy? You are. But I wanted to let y'all know I'm so excited to finally be sharing my makeup routine video with y'all. This is something that y'all have been asking me for a while, and now that I've been wanting to give y'all, so I'm so excited to show y'all every step in what I do on a day-to-day basis. And I am by no means a makeup artist, so I really have no idea what I'm doing. This is just stuff that works for me and what I do on a daily basis, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I first start off with the Estee Lauder, the Mattifier. It's a primer and it really helps with shine control. So I just put a little bit on my finger and then just rub it all over my face. And then after this, I go ahead and start with my eyeshadow. And I do use an eyeshadow primer, and it's the MAC Paint Pot, and it's in the color Soft Ochre. But I will list all of the product names and everything at the bottom of this video, so you don't have to worry about keeping up with them. But I take a little bit on my finger and apply to each eye. Next, I go ahead and put on my eyeshadow. Too Faced Natural Eyes. This is usually what I wear on a typical day-to-day basis. And I start out with the color Push Up and just put that like all over my eyelid. And then what I do is I take a blending brush and then I use Erotica. And I put Erotica in my crease. And then I take a little bit more and I actually do it on the outer corner of my eye as well. And then I just kind of go back and forth between the crease and the outer corner. So then right underneath my eyebrow, I actually use the color Heaven. I take a small brush and just put it right underneath my eyebrow, right to where I put the other eyeshadow. And then I also take the same color Heaven on the inner corners. And then I also go back again with Push Up and just put a little bit on the inner corner right here. And then I take a blending brush and I actually just go back through, and you want to make sure that you blend everything out really nicely. And then sometimes when I'm done blending, I'll go back with the lighter color one more time and just put a little bit more right above my brow line. And then after that, I'll take like a little brush and just swipe under my eyes to make sure that I got all of the eyeshadow that fell during the eyeshadow process off of my eyes. Okay, so this next part is my favorite. The foundation I wear is actually the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I actually wear it in the color Cashew. So I just get it and I pour a little bit onto the top of my hand. And then I actually take a foundation brush and then just kind of put it all over my face before I blend it. And then I usually always get a little bit more out to make sure that I get enough product on my neck, because you definitely don't want your neck to be a different color than your face. That is not a cute look. So then, I look crazy right now, but then I actually go through with a wet beauty blender and make sure that everything is rubbed in really nicely and blended. And you do want to make sure that this is wet, because if it's not wet, it won't blend like it normally would. So then after all of that is blended really well, I go ahead and do my under eye concealer, and I use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is the best, and I use the color Light Neutral. So I take it and I just literally do one line back and forth like that, and then I take my wet beauty blender and I just blend again right underneath my eye. I make sure I get in the outer corner all the way out to like the top of my cheekbone right here. Okay, So as you can see, my eyes are a little bit lighter underneath, so I'm done blending them, but now it's time to bake them. So I take this contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the light to medium color. And I start out with this yellow color right here. As you can tell, I use this color a lot. And I take this Sigma brush and I just pat underneath my eyes. And I do it about twice. And I pat all the way along, like everywhere I put the concealer. So that's all I do for that. But then I take, this is my favorite makeup product ever. So it's RCMA powder. You can only order it online. It is probably the best setting powder you could ever buy. It's good on all skin tones, so it doesn't matter what color skin tone you have, it's translucent. So I dump some of this into my hand, and I take this same brush, dust it off a little bit, and I go back under my eye like a lot, because the key to not getting creases under your eyes is to make sure that you set it really well. Alright, so then when I'm done with that, I'll take the same RCMA powder and I actually set my entire foundation with it. You always want to make sure you brush your, bump your brush off a little bit so you don't have too much product. And then I'll just lightly apply this on the rest of my face to make sure that I'm setting my foundation. I'm going to get a little bit more. And as you can tell, see, it's like you can't really, it doesn't really have a color, it just sets the liquid. And then I want to make sure I get my neck. So that's it for the setting powder. And one other thing I really like to use is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. And I use it in the color medium. And this stuff really does just make you look airbrush, and it's just one last way that I set my makeup. I don't use very much at all, but the first place I do start is under my eye. And then I just do it all over the rest of my face with the same brush. And then make sure you get your neck. After I'm done with my powder, I take a little fan brush, and y'all, this is probably not the best brush to use for contouring, but it works for me. But I take it, and then I take this middle brown color on this contour kit and run it through, and then I just kind of suck in my cheekbones and contour my cheekbones from like my upper ear right here down to the middle of my face. And then when you contour your cheekbones, you also want to make sure that you get your jawline and the top of your head. So I take this little bit fatter brush and I get the same product and put it right along my jawline like this. And then I also make sure I drag it down a little bit. And then you take it again and do the top of your head right here, kind of like in your hairline, and then on the sides of your hairline. After that, I use blush. So my favorite blush right now is this MAC blush in the color Melba. I take my favorite Bobbi Brown blush brush. I've been using this for years. Get a little bit of product on it, and I start out on the corners of my cheek and work my way this way. And then after that, I'm gonna take my favorite highlighter, which is this BECCA and Perfector pressed highlighter, and in the color Champagne Pop. And I'm using this little Sigma brush. And I just lightly sweep it on the very tops of my cheeks underneath my eyes. You don't need much at all. Just like that. A lot of people will highlight their nose and stuff, but I don't, just because I feel like it makes me look a little bit oily, so I try to avoid that. But then I'll go back through with my powder brush and just kind of like blend everything together, because you don't want any like harsh lines. So then I'm going to finish up my eyes now, and the first thing I do is I put on this Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. So I don't do anything crazy with my top eyeliner. I literally just do like one small line. Alright, Alright, so there's the top eyeliner. And then for bottom, I don't use liquid. I use a pencil, and I use this NARS pencil, and it's larger than Longwear eyeliner. And I just put this right along my waterline about until like a little bit more than halfway of my eye. So then once I'm done with my eyeliner, I take this Beverly Falsies mascara, and I use the lower lash brush to do my lower lashes. Alright, done with my lower lashes. So then for my top lashes, I use this Lancome Booster Mascara. It's a white color, and it really just helps to boost your length and your volume. So I put this on both eyes first. White. And then once I'm done with that, I take this Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which is awesome, and I put a coat of that on them. This mascara is just really good at separating your lashes. And then I really love to double up on mascara, so my favorite mascara ever is this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. The name's kind of funny. But it's just like the best formula. I am obsessed. This is hands down my favorite mascara. And then I just put a coat of this on. And now I'm just gonna do my other eye. So then after I'm done with my mascara, I actually go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. And I use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the color medium brown. So I start out with this side that has this brush on it, and I just brush out my eyebrows. I take this end and then just literally start filling them in. So just like that. I'm going to do the other eye. So then when I'm done with that, I take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I just put one coat along each eyebrow. And it just really brushes them out and like helps to set the color in place, which I absolutely love. So I'm a psycho about my powder. As I told y'all, I can tend to get oily. So normally when I'm done with everything, I'll take my Charlotte stuff again and then just do one more little round across my face. And then next I'll do lips, and I'll just do one of my favorite lip colors with y'all. I'm gonna take the color Matte lip pencil in the color Spice and just line my lips. And then I take one of my favorite nudes, which is the color Twig by MAC, and just fill in my lips. So there you have it. That's basically my full makeup routine and what I do on a day-to-day basis. So I hope you all love it, and all of the products will be listed below this video. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to let me know.